I don't know why we're not talking about this enough, but Joe Biden just gave life in prison to 37 of 40 federal death row inmates before Trump can resume executions. This is important for many reasons, but first, a lot of people don't even know about the death penalty and how much it even costs to effectuate. As an example, before ending the death penalty, Maryland spent $186 million extra to carry out just 5 executions. And a similar study showed that California has spent over $4 billion extra dollars for the death penalty since 1978. Now, to put this into perspective, Sterling Godspeed, former district attorney of Warren County in New York, said this: "I think I could prove to you that I could put someone in the Waldorf Hotel for 60 to 70 years and feed them 3 meals a day, and that will be cheaper than we can litigate a single death penalty case." And for those of you who don't know, the Waldorf Astoria franchise is a luxurious ass 5-star experience extravaganza that happens around the fucking world. So I just want to put that into perspective. And as you would expect, the reason why these cases cost so much money is because they involve more lawyers, more witnesses, more experts, a longer jury selection process, more pre-trial motions, an entirely separate trial for sentencing, and countless other expenses. I mean, they trying to commit somebody to... So, you would imagine that it's going to take that much more in order to make sure that you're proving your case. The reality is that most death penalty trials are found to be significantly flawed, which leads to 68% of those cases to be overturned, according to a Columbia Law School study. And in most cases where the death penalty is sought, it is never imposed. And even when it is imposed, it is rarely carried out. Yet taxpayers are still paying all that fucking money, and we're just wasting it for nothing. I mean, and there are many cases that have been documented where property taxes, like the one in Jasper County in Texas, have had to be raised in order to prosecute a single death penalty case. For cases like in Jefferson County, Florida, where they had to freeze employee raises and slash the library budget. Literally, if we didn't spend all that money on the death penalty, it could be diverted to resources that could be used to help homicide survivors heal, including grief and trauma counseling, scholarships for orphan children, professional leave to attend court proceedings, and financial support. I mean, hell, you can use those resources on education, making sure that you are providing people social safety nets so that their Maslow hierarchy of needs could be met. Like, there are so many different things that we could be using that money for instead of this bullshit. So in the end, this is an amazing first step of addressing a symptom of a problem. But at the end of the day, we have to look at doing the hard work of changing the entire system, because it's not just policing. It's also the second part, which is the litigation process. It's the third part, which is the sentencing process. And it's the fourth part, which is when we actually put these people in jail, how is it that we're actually rehabilitating them so that they're actually becoming members that are productive to society? Because we don't do any of that shit. But again, let's give the credit where the credit is motherfucking due.